Welcome. We're here for another WPPI 2023 live session. I'm so excited that you're here. So let me know in the chat where you're tuning in from, that you can hear me, because I am excited for today. We have two great photographers that we're talking to, Vanessa Joy and Shawn Lee, and it's going to be so amazing. So let me know. I'm seeing some people saying they're from Michigan. Shawn's from Michigan. Someone is a fellow Southern Californian who is suffering from our weird weather that we're having right now. Eugene, Oregon. Texas. Well, oh, that's Vanessa. She's in Texas. Omaha. My sound is low. Oh no. Let me just pop into my settings and see if I can get that volume up for you guys. Choo-choo. It should be fine. Let me know that you guys can hear me, okay? Because it should be coming in through my mic. New York. Awesome. Okay, well, I am so excited because WPPI is coming up very quickly. We are 11 days away. It's one of my favorite times of year. Because we all, as photographers, as a community that's spread not just throughout the United States, but throughout the entire world, get together and learn, improve our skills, make new friendships, party, just up level our skills and our knowledge in every single way. So I cannot wait for WPPI this year. It's going to be so much fun. So for those of you who do not know me, my name is Ashleigh Taylor. I'm a portrait photographer. I'm also an official mentor with the Portrait System, and I'm an educator in the Portrait Masters store. And I am speaking for the first time at WPPI this year. So shout out to my talk. I hope you're there on March 6th at 10 a.m. So I'm really, really excited for that. And I'm so excited to be hosting this live for you all today. So we have a big day today. So I am going to share some updates about WPPI, and we're going to have amazing interviews with photographers Vanessa Joy and Shawn Lee. So let's get this party started. Okay, if you don't know yet, if you're not coming to WPPI yet, WPPI is a conference that is 5 days long. There's a trade show that's 3 days. There's so many incredible vendors at the trade show. And this year we've added shooting bays to the trade show. So that means that you can get in line and shoot models on amazing elephant backdrops with incredible light setups and build your portfolio in the trade show and just learn and play in the trade show. And that's not even counting the photo walks that we have, the photo mastery classes that we have, the seminars that we have with the best speakers in the industry. And there's also parties. Let's not forget the parties. They're super fun. And there's just hanging out. I mean, you just end up meeting so many photographers at the coffee shop in the Mirage or in line for lunch, and that's really where these magic connections end up happening. We also have a judging room this year, and you can submit an image for it. And there's also image reviews. I'll be doing image reviews on March 7th. So there's so many opportunities to learn, and there's so much to do at WPPI. So I hope that you will join us. And I really hope you will join us because, hold on. So there is a special deal right now where you can join WPPI for $99. This is not the normal price. We have never done this before. So this is the best deal I've ever seen when it comes to signing up for WPPI. You can go to the WPPI website and use the code FLASH99. But I just want to send a message to our tech team. for 1 second, because I can't see the slides that you guys can see, I think. Hopefully they can get me those, because then I would be able to, to see what you're seeing. But basically, you can join for $99 at WPPI and use the code FLASH99 if you go to WPPIExpo.com. And it's not too late. I know that we only have 11 days, but it's not too late to join. So you can book your tickets. There's so many cheap flights to Vegas. And I'm going to talk about the hotel in a second, but there's no reason not to sign up and go now. Take advantage of this offer. I really can't stress it enough. So if you don't have your ticket yet, I want you to open up a new browser and go to the website and buy your ticket right now. And if you have a friend that maybe they should join for WPPI, I want you to make sure that you tell them, hey, I'm going to WPPI and you need to come with me, bestie, and you get them to buy their ticket right now, because time is running out, but we do still have like 11 days, so we can't make this happen. So today we're going to have some giveaways. And we have $100 gift cards to the Portrait Master store. And we also have several free conference passes. So if you're watching right now, you have a chance to even get a free ticket to WPPI, which would give you literally zero excuses why you shouldn't come. So here's the rule of the giveaway. You need to be watching this live right now on YouTube, and you need to tell us in the comments of the chat why you're excited to be at WPPI this year, and include the hashtag WPPI 2023. And we're going to give out prizes, like I said, that $100 gift card to the Portrait Master store, or some free conference passes So make sure that you're engaging and using that hashtag WPPI 2023 and leaving comments. And when we give out the prizes, we'll do it on this live broadcast. And to claim your prize, what you will do is you will, if you've won the Portrait Masters gift certificate to the store, you'll email support@theportraitmasters.com. And if you end up winning the WPPI free conference pass, you'll email info@WPPI events to claim your prize. And I want to encourage you all to stay to the end, because if you stay to the end, we have an extra prize that we're giving everybody. But you have to stay to the end in order to get that. So I do have just a few little housekeeping things for you all. So I want to talk about the hotel rooms at the Mirage. So we're so popular, and this is going so well, that the Mirage is sold out on the night of March 8th, which is one of the conference days. So all the other nights, if you haven't booked your hotel yet, all the other nights of the conference are available. So you have some options. You could either stay at the Mirage and then check out and then stay somewhere else for that one night. Or if you want to just make it easy and not have to switch rooms, you can just stay at a different hotel. So when you go through the registration process, it's going to show you nearby hotels, but really there are two great options. And the first is the Venetian, which is across the street. If y'all been to Vegas, the Venetian is glamorous. The Venetian is beautiful. You're gonna want to go there. Really great restaurants. It's just an awesome place to stay. Or if you want convenience and you love pirates, Treasure Island is the way to go. Pirate-themed hotel with a tram that connects Treasure Island to the Mirage that runs regularly. So that's pretty convenient if you want to save your feet some walking. But you guys, we're getting our steps in, right? So it's going to be fine. We're going to get our Fitbits on, our Apple Watches on, and we're going to clock those steps, and we're going to walk or take the tram if we're feeling tired between these two hotels, and we're going to make it happen. So again, you can book these hotels independently on your own, or you can go through the registration part of, when you go through the registration part of getting your WPPI ticket, it can walk you through booking one of these other hotels. Also, really exciting news. We added more photo walks. So there are 5 new photo walks, but they won't last long. So let me tell you what they are. And then remember that photo walks, once you've registered for your pass, these are an add-on that you pay for. So it's not like the seminars that are straight up included with your conference ticket. So you do need to go register for these and add them on. So we have lift your storytelling higher with drone photography and videography. We have add depth to your portraits with off-camera flash, senior portrait lighting on location, lighting, posing, and composition for next level senior portraits, direct flash, the latest wedding trend. And we have 4 more additional photo walks that are going to be added this week. So keep your eyes out for that. But if you've been wanting to add on a photo walk, please go now and get those new photo walks that have been added. We also have photo mastery. There is 1 class left. So if you want this, you need to get on it now. Again, photo mastery is an add-on with your WPPI pass. And the one that we have is elevate your wedding film the dynamics way. So if you have been wanting to sign up for either a photo walk or a photo mastery, we have these ones still left. So please go grab them. And the last little bit of housekeeping is I want to tell you that we know the photographers who are going to be at the Nikon shootout now. So this is really exciting to announce. So we have Jerry Guiones, and he's hosting. And then we have Kaneo Adibe, John Michael Cooper, Cliff Mautner, and Chloe Ramirez. So that is going to be such an exciting event. And we can't wait for you to join us. All right, so now we are going to move on with the show, and I can't wait to bring on my first guest, Vanessa Joy. So Vanessa is new to the Austin area as a wedding and portrait photographer, but she's been a photographer and educator for such a long time. I'm sure you guys know who she is. And she's originally from the New Jersey area. She has her own YouTube channel with tons of photo education. You can find that youtube.com/Vanessa Joy. And she has been attending WPPI since 2010. So welcome, Vanessa.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. So excited to be here.
I'm
And
so
I can't believe
excited you're here
WPPI.
too.
It's like 2 weeks away. How does that
I know,
even happen?
it's like less than 2 weeks away. It's crazy. So I know I gave you a brief little intro, but I would love for you to be able to tell people who you are as a photographer, what you're passionate about.
You know, that changes so often. Right now, I'm passionate about all of the YouTube content I'm doing because I've been a wedding photographer for over 20 years, like a very long time. And you just get stuck into this. You get paid to take pictures. So you take those pictures and you don't take pictures for yourself. But now, since all the YouTube stuff, I shoot for myself. And something I'm doing at WPPI, I shoot this collab video called the Budget Photography Gear Shootout. And I'm shooting, I think, 7 episodes while I'm at WPBI. So you'll see me
Oh,
running
wow.
around there with like models and cameras and things.
Oh, that's going to be exciting.
Yes.
And you're also teaching at WPPI as well,
Mhm.
right? Can
I
you tell us
am.
a little bit?
I'm teaching one of my favorite topics, social media. And by favorite topics, I mean like probably my least favorite topic actually, because it's not why I became a photographer to make reels on social media, but I am going to teach how to do crazy fast content creation, how to repurpose it, how to, make it so you get some views or at least the right eyes on it and show off some of the tips and tricks to navigating the social media world that we all need to be a part of.
Yeah, I think that's one of the most like underrated things because it's not as sexy or glamorous as like maybe a new photo
Mm-mm.
skill that someone could have in their back pocket.
Yeah.
But it is one of those things that it's ultimately going to help our businesses grow and get us clients. And we do need social media like that. That's what the world is now. So I think it's really important for photographers to learn social media, even if they have hesitations or fear putting themselves
Mm-hmm.
out there or just don't want to take the time to do it.
Definitely. And I promise it will not be me showing you a keynote of a bunch of boring slides. I'm going to airplay my phone and display it for everyone to see as I do things and why I
Oh,
do
that's
them.
really
So,
cool and
yes.
exciting.
It's a little scary because like things pop up and it's out of my control. I
Yeah,
have to
you
make
better
y'all
put do
sign
not disturb.
NDAs.
Well, that sounds like it's going to be a really fun and exciting presentation with a little mystery attached to it because you never know what could
Mhm.
happen.
You just don't know.
So tell us a little bit about, because I think you said you've been teaching at WPPI since 2010, which is a long
Attending and
time.
teaching. I
Okay.
think the first year I attended, I think was 2010, and I believe 2012 was the first year I taught. Yeah, it's been a while. I've been in the industry for a while, and I've always loved conventions in general. It's just all your favorite people and your favorite toys like line in trade show aisles. You're just skipping down, spending way too much money.
Yeah. Do you have like a little story about maybe a fun time that you had at WPPI or how it impacted you?
The biggest thing about WPPI, if you're new and you're scared to go, that's a great place to be because you're about to meet all the best friends that you'll ever have in the photo industry for the rest of your life. And if you are a regular WPPI attendee, then you know it's like your spring break or your Super Bowl. I saw someone say in the chat, and it's just the place where you go to like have fun and be rejuvenated. And that doesn't necessarily mean, photography all day long. It is photography kind of all day long, but then you have lunch with your friends or meet up and have coffee and go to the parties afterwards. So I don't have a favorite memory because it's just the essence of what it is all in one.
Do you have like a favorite thing that you look forward to each year, maybe like aside from
Hmm.
teaching, which I'm guessing might be the top thing?
That is good. I do enjoy shooting. So I will be at the Canon booth, for example, making sure, teaching how to shoot. They have really cool shooting bays, which is something that's happening on the WPPI floor in general. So just being able to shoot what I feel like shooting is great. And I think a lot of people get that too. You get to go and take photos, and they're the photos that you want to take versus the ones that you get paid to take.
Yeah, that's definitely one of the big things about WPPI, I feel, is leaving with that inspiration because
Hmm.
maybe you, like you said, you got to play, you got to create something that you wanted to create that wasn't for the pressure of a client, or maybe you learned like on one of the photo walks or in one of the seminars a new skill that you're excited to like go try at home with clients. And I feel like that's one of just
Hmm.
the things that's underrated about WPPI that people don't even realize is how much inspiration you're going to leave with.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And inspiration for your business too. I mean, you may or may not be inspired by my social media class, but go to the business classes. Those are the classes that will end up changing your entire life. I mean, I remember going to pricing classes and workflow classes at WPPI that just gave me the foundation I needed to be a successful photographer and to buy all the stuff I wanted to buy at the trade show.
Yeah, I agree. I think some of the most impactful seminars that I went to when I was just starting out and I was like a newbie photographer at WPPI for the first time were the business classes because I mean,
Hmm.
I wasn't the best photographer at all back then, but I knew what I was doing with my camera enough to get paid, but I really didn't know what I was doing in business. That
Right.
part was so foreign to me. So I agree that sometimes like you get the most takeaway out of the business classes for sure.
It's true. It's true. And thank you to everyone. I'm such like a distracted person by the chat, but I am looking at the chat and thank you to everyone who's saying nice things. And Barbara, yes, there are good deals at WPPI. That's kind of one of the big things about the trade show floor is that there's always deals happening with vendors.
Yeah, sometimes they're like the best deals of the year, like maybe even better than Black Friday in some
Yes,
cases. So you definitely
very
want to
true.
be there. Just to
Yeah,
save
and
money, guys.
plan
Yeah.
to spend time there. Like you should go to a lot of the classes and the photo walks and sign up, but make sure you're spending the time to actually be on the trade show floor and see what else is coming. That was always, where I would go to make sure that I'm up to date on all the things that I'm offering to my clients, like albums and the type of wall art that I can get. I wanted to make sure I was always up to date on all those things. So
Mhm.
that's an education in addition to the classes.
Yes, that's so true. And sometimes there's like you said, like little demos happening on the trade show
Hmm.
floor and just little things. And now this year we have the shooting base. So there's so much that could just keep you busy on the trade show
Yeah,
floor for sure.
absolutely.
So before we wrap up, I do want to ask you, is there anything, again, aside from your talk, that you're really excited for this particular year at WPPI?
I'm excited for some of the parties because there's, I believe it's the 80s party I saw, the opening
Yeah,
party, the closing party. There are quite a few that I was like, oh, I'm really looking forward to just going to them and just being in your community. So I hope to see all of you at those. Don't skimp out on those.
yeah. I love it. Well, thank you so much, Vanessa Joy, for being here. It was such a pleasure to get to chat with
Thank
you.
you. As with you.
Okay, so we are going to give away some prizes, and I have winners for the $100 Portrait Masters gift cards. So we have Sarah Glantz and Edwin Carrero. Congratulations, you both won $100 gift card to the Portrait Masters store. So just a reminder, you can email support at theportraitmasters.com to receive that prize. And now I'm going to tell you guys who won the free conference tickets. So we have, I'm so sorry if I say this name wrong. It's a little hard to say. Ayash Aurora. Well, congratulations. Hopefully, I didn't completely butcher your name and you know that I'm talking to you. And then the other one is a username. So we have CMC or C McKinney 122474. Sorry, my eyesight. I guess I'm starting to need reading glasses, you guys. So C McKinney username, and Ayush Aurora. Congratulations, you won the free WPPI conference pass. So email info@WPPI events to claim it. We're 11 days away, so you have now zero excuses not to go. So I can't wait to see you guys there. So that is super exciting. Okay. And then now I want to bring on our second guest for the day. I'm so excited to talk to him. His name is Shawn Lee, and Shawn is a photographer in Detroit, and he's also a Godox Educator of Light, a director of photography, and executive board member for TEDx Detroit. And his most recent accolade is receiving the 2022 Humanitarian of the Year Award from the Professional Photographers of America. That's PPA for those of you who don't know. So that is a really amazing accolade. So let's bring him on. Shawn, welcome.
Hi.
Hi,
How's
how are
everybody
you
doing?
today?
All right. About that. How are you, Ashleigh?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty well. Rock that money.
Yeah, well, I know I gave you a little bit of an introduction, but there's so much more to you. So if you could just tell everyone just a little bit about yourself, that would be fabulous.
Wow. So I'm a photographer. I take photos for a living, right? I've been doing it professionally for about almost 20 years now.
Oh, wow.
And so I am here because people have invested in me, even in my mediocrity, right? And so and that's one of the reasons that I want Humanitarian of the Year is just I just believe in investing in people. I'm a creative, so we invest in creatives. So that's a little bit, I guess, about me. Rock that. I could go deeper, but I don't want to sound crazy talking about myself. Does that make sense?
Well, can you tell us a little bit about just like that part of it, like investing in other photographers? Because I think that's so important in this industry. I know, like, for me, sometimes I, as volunteering, will talk to high schoolers, or I'm a volunteer with Junior League, and I've done like what they have like little job fairs for at-risk youth, and we
Hmm.
are able to talk about our career. But I'm usually the only entrepreneur, but it's really, really cool to be able to tell kids, hey, you can actually be an artist and make a living. I know they tell you you can't in school, but you can, and you can actually follow your dream. And I sometimes just have the best like I always leave those job fairs like feeling really inspired because I feel like I've helped someone see something different for their future. So I'd love to hear from you how you invest in people and help them follow their dreams.
So that's very cool, by the way. Keep doing that. Rock. Um, so I, at the time that I came along, there were not many people. I didn't have a community, right? There was no, I didn't know about, they were out there. I didn't know about WPPIs. I didn't know about the PPAs. I didn't know about affiliates. I was just a guy who had a camera, who hustled, right? And so
Mhm.
I hit my head against a lot of walls. I made a lot of mistakes. And I said that if I ever made it, I was going to invest in people because I just felt like I needed a community to cover me. And so I feel like there was a next generation. There was another photographer who looked like me, who didn't have the resources. And so coming up as I became a professional photographer and my business grew, and I became solidified in what you would call successful photography, I also wanted to give back. And so that became really, really big with me. I absolutely love people. Um, I love people, and it doesn't matter who you are, doesn't matter where you come from, doesn't matter what you look like. I believe that should be investment in people, and there should be give back, because even in your mediocrity, because it's the greatest, I believe, investment that can be made on earth, right? Is in people. And so
Mhm.
coming up, I would always do stuff like do photo walks for free, give free education once I got degreed and certified and those types of things. I would get free education to the point where coming up, I was able to do a conference called the Rock That Photography Conference and Trade Show. And we
Oh,
brought
wow.
some of the best talent to Detroit for 3 days of instruction. And we kept the barrier of entry extremely low, like the cost extremely low, so that people could invest in themselves. And so it's what we continue to do today, diversifying the industry, investing in the next generation of creative professionals, young people, teenagers, middle schoolers. We were just awarded about $200,000 by 17 Hats to
Oh,
reinvest
wow.
in schools in the Detroit area, right? And so we went in and we did programming where we reinvested in kids. Not only did we get them very cool camera gear, and instruction and all of the things that they needed, we also invested that in the things that they needed in life, period, right? To re-encourage them and to let them know that you can make it, and you have an opportunity, and that yes, we will invest in the next creative professional that will lead the world in not only creativity, but I think it takes a creative mind to lead, period.
Yeah. I love
Right.
that so much. I love that. Um, so one of the things like that's very similar of what you're saying and WPPI is there is this low, well, you do have to get to Vegas, but there is still a low entry point this year to come to WPPI and learn so much and meet people like yourself. So I would love to know what you're teaching this year at WPPI.
So I'm teaching how to capture portraits that tell amazing stories, right? We're talking about amazing storytelling through portraits. And one of the ways that I was able to build my business is through high school senior photography and telling stories for these high school seniors in a way that had never been seen before. And so part of that is done by engaging the client. I'm a people person. And so once we engage the client, find out who they are, we find out the ways to visually tell the stories that will speak to them, speak to their families and the people around them for a lifetime. And so we capture, I think, some pretty stunning imagery of high school seniors. And I'm going to be teaching how to do that at WPPI. So I'm going to do a live demo in my class, where we will
Ooh,
be set up to actually capture a person in real response with emotion. And there's a way to capture your client, right? Because most people who get behind the lens, they are not models. They don't know anything about modeling or
yeah.
posing or any of that stuff. Most of them have probably tried to practice in the mirror. And when they get in front of a camera, a lot of them freeze up. And so us being the people to engage the client and be able to storytell as the artist, they put that in our hands. And so I'm going to be talking about how to do that. And we're going to actually capture some of that in real time, live during my class.
I love it. That's going to be so helpful for photographers to see. And I think what you said is spot on too about how do you capture, like teaching people how to connect with their clients and also how you capture people who aren't real models but give them the confidence to feel like that. That's a huge part of my business as well, and probably every photographer's business, unless you work with fashion models as your way of making money.
Right.
But for most of us, we're working with real
Right.
people, and they have the same insecurities that all of us have, and we just really need to give them that hype and that confidence to come alive in front of our camera. So I love that you're doing a live demo. That's going to be so impactful. And Annette in the chat is saying, count me in for WPPI 2023. So yes, we love to hear it. And Shawn, what is your WPPI story like? Do you have a story from the past, a favorite memory? What does WPPI mean to you?
WPPI is amazing. Of course, it's the place where I come to get with friends. And so I've been coming to WPPI probably since like 2012, 2013. And I started teaching in 2014. And I will tell you this, right? And I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer or anything like that, but the first year that I taught at WPPI, my dad had tragically passed away. Right. And so, and back then when we were doing WPPI, you know, we had to push our classes. You had to push them and get them in front of people and try and get your class filled up. And I could not do that because I was trying to take care of my family at the time. And so there was a gentleman that helped me. His name was Keith B. Dixon, and he pushed my class for me. And when we got to WPPI, it was absolutely amazing. I had an absolute full class. It was some of the greatest stuff on earth. It is that kind of place where you meet friends like that, right? People that become people who are integrous and invest in you, right? That is the kind of stuff that I look forward to at WPPI. It's amazing stuff, money. Rock that. They not ready.
I love that too. I mean, I think that is also, like you said, like the friends that you meet, the people that you meet at WPPI, you can't predict exactly who you're going to meet or what's going to happen, but that's sometimes where the magic is just you bump into someone and you strike up conversation when you're in line or waiting to talk to the rep at the, booth at the trade show or whatever it is. And then all of a sudden this person has rocked your world and you have a new best photography buddy. And it's just really one of the special magical things about WPPI.
Yes. You want to know what else I love about WPPI?
Yes, of course.
I've said this to Arlene and a few other people like a million times. And I don't even know if the folk at WPPI realize it, but innately, right? WPPI is innately diverse, right? Ever since I have been coming, it is not something that you have to worry about. Like when you look at the speaker lineup, you see a diverse lineup of speakers, and it's based on their talent. It's based on what they've accomplished and what they have to teach. And it is innately diverse, right? From different backgrounds, cultures, ages, the whole nine. And that is one of the things that I love about WPPI, especially for very new photographers, is that you can come there and you will see instructors who look like you. Right. And there hasn't been a hard push to get to that. It is something that WPPI innately does. And I think that that's a gift.
Yeah, I love that you pointed that out because that is really, really important for people to get inspired by all kinds of people and see themselves in the instructors and say, hey, I believe that could be me one day, even if speaking on the stage isn't what you want to do, but the business vision or have that kind of business, it's really special. And also there's just diversity too in the topics. Like even whenever I look at the speaker, like the topics, I'm just like, wow, you can learn like literally everything from, like, I just called out, we're teaching drone photography and videography to social media to, like, I know there's just so many from wedding, portrait, all the genres, all the things, the business side.
That's right.
There's so much to learn.
That is really dope. I'm glad Vanessa Joy is teaching social media. That is pretty cool. Yeah. And drones is pretty cool too. You don't want me to teach drones though, money.
I wouldn't know what I'm doing with the drone.
You're correct. Yeah, that's pretty dope. I actually will probably take that class from Vanessa Joy. I suck at social media. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I am not good at it at all. So Vanessa, I need your help.
Well, we just made a connection. I think you'll be in the audience then.
Yes.
And
Yes.
so, you know, I'm going to point this out too. We even have a yoga class this year for photographers, which I think is so cool because, I mean, let's face it, these cameras hurt the back. We need to be stretching, guys. So I hope, you know, people even realize that we are taking care of your mind, but we're taking care of your body as well. So maybe one year we'll be able to get like massages on the trade show floor. I have been a proponent of this. No one wants to listen to me, but that would be extra. Yeah, yoga classes at WPPI 2023. So look at the schedule for that. Okay, so Shawn, any last things that you want to share that you're excited for at WPPI this year?
Yes, absolutely. Listen, so we have partnered with WPPI. So you talked about earlier that the full conference pass is $99, right? You guys added some more walks. Well, we partnered with WPPI, and I'm going to be doing a photo walk that's going to be about 20 minutes away from the Strip, and we've partnered with WPPI. It's $149. We will have professional agency models. The lighting is powered, so we'll have 2 to 3 lighting setups powered by Godox. It's also sponsored by Miller's Lab, which is dope. $149 will get you that walk. Also, a free conference pass to WPPI for $149. So anybody who hasn't signed up for WPPI is thinking about it, please sign up for the walk. You get a photo walk and a full conference pass to WPPI, the hottest stuff on the planet. You all are not even ready for it. It's on my Instagram in my bio at Shawn Lee Studios, So click on that link and get that, and that would be really, really cool. Even if you've watched this, and this is dope, even if you've already signed up for WPPI, you still get the full conference pass, and you can gift that or register somebody else for the walk. It is March 6th. It'll be from 9 to 12. It's a 3-hour walk, and we will give you the details coming up soon. All right, but go there, limited space. It's on my Instagram page at Shawn Lee Studios. We have partnered with WPPI. Rock that.
And we just dropped your Instagram into the chat. So for those of you who are watching, please check in the chat. And then again, that is like a really incredible deal because you're saying it's $149 and you're getting that pass. That's $99. So really, for $50 more, you're getting this 3-hour photo education walk, chance to learn from you, chance to build your portfolio. Use Godox lights, which they are amazing lights. I use them as well. And get to photograph models. Like that is a lot of education for a very low barrier to entry. So I hope that everyone will check that out. Again, it's Shawn Lee Studios on Instagram, and the link to register is in your bio, correct?
Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Shawn. I hope everyone will sign up for that because I really can't think of a better deal than that.
All right. Thank you, Vanessa.
Yeah, thank you, Shawn. Okay, guys. Well, we have more prizes to give away. So drum roll, we have our $100 Portrait Master Store gift card winners, and we have Corey Cuth, or maybe it's Corey Kuth. It's with a K. And then we have username Sandy B, and then Andrew Overby, or Overby. Not sure. Overby. Congratulations. You guys won the $100 gift card to the Portrait Masters store. So to claim that, you're going to email support@theportraitmasters.com. And we are now going to announce the winners of the free conference ticket to WPPI. Drum roll. We have 3 winners. We have Ronald Wowen, Leah, just Leah. So I hope you know who you are, Leah. And Ray Cantor. So Ronald Wowen, Leah, and Ray Cantor. So please email info@WPPIevents.com to claim that free conference pass. I'm so excited that you guys won. You have 11 days to get this trip organized. I can't wait to see you there. I can't wait for you to meet Shawn, Vanessa, myself, all our other amazing speakers and educators that are going to be there. And I am looking to see if there were any questions in the chat. However, because we normally answer your questions, it doesn't really look like questions came in. So I'm going to say I did a great job educating you guys today. So I'm going to just wait a second, see if any questions come in. But I'm also going to announce while we're waiting for that, the digital swag bag that everyone gets as their prize for being here today. So there is this amazing swag bag that we give out, and it's all thanks to the Portrait Masters. It has a lot of little goodies in there that will help your photography business: tools, educational material, overlays, things like that. To claim it, you're going to go to the link theportraitmasters.com/WPPI giveaway. It's on the slide, and you are going to type in the code WPPI live to claim it. This prize is only available for 24 hours. So the coupon is going to expire at noon Pacific tomorrow. So please make sure that you go ahead and claim that prize right now. Since you're here, you earned it. And I think we're having a live next week at noon. It looks like we are. So I know that's really close to the conference, but if you miss, like if you're watching this right now as a replay and you want to win the prize and the link expired, you got to come back for our next live to make that happen. So join us again next week at noon for more exciting announcements. We'll be so close to the show. So you should get your suitcase out while you're watching that live and start packing your bags. It's going to be time to go. And we will have more exciting prizes and guests and announcements. I am so excited for WPPI this year. It is going to be an amazing event. Shout out to my class. Hopefully, if you're coming to WPPI, you can come see me on March 6th at 10 a.m. I'm going to be speaking about boudoir photography, which is what I specialize in and what I love and am passionate about. And I would love to have you in my seminar, and it comes with that $99 pass. It's not an add-on or anything like that. And I want to make sure that you guys are in our official WPPI Facebook group. So if you haven't joined that, make sure you do, because we also put announcements in there. If you want to get on those photo walks, please go register now. If you need to book your hotel, get in now. And if you want to register for Shawn's photo walk and also get the pass included, that's an amazing detail. So please check out his Instagram to find that link. And I want you guys to come say hi to me and Vanessa and Shawn and all the other amazing people that we've had on these lives at WPPI. We will all be there. Don't be shy if you see us. I'm short, so you may have to look down. Everyone tells me they thought I was tall when they see me on lives, and I think they're disappointed to find out that I'm very tiny. So just look down. I will be the little shorty at like 4'11" that you can meet. And yeah, so come say hi to us. And it's going to be such an amazing year at WPPI. I cannot wait to see everyone. We're going to have an incredible year, so please join us. And thank you guys so much for being here. So thank you so much, and we'll see you at WPPI.